All right, good morning, folks. Whew, just got to the top of my first climb here, a little bit out of breath, taking a break. Thought, hey, let me check in with you guys. So last night, set up the camp, caught up with a Pony Express and Diesel and Sunshine, and a couple of people that were actually at that Mountain Home hostel. So that was kind of cool. During the night, had two visitors, one of which might have been a bear. I never saw it. That certainly sounded like a bear. And then another one that was about 2 in the morning. I'm pretty sure it was a deer. Again, I really never saw either one of them, but there was definitely some sniffing and some crunching outside the tent. Cool thing about Shenandoah National Park is they've got these waysides that serve food, and they've got some things for sale, basically little shops. Every so often, so I'll get to one of those in about 3 miles. I'm going to keep moving, and I'll see you a little bit further on down the trail. Stopped here at the wayside for a little late breakfast. Good morning, folks. Leaving the bird's nest shelter and getting after it this morning. Tried to get a little bit of an earlier start, so trying to get 22 today. But yeah, it's cool to be in Shenandoah National Park. We got awesome views again. With that comes a few more climbs, but the trail has been just awesome. At about 15 or 16 miles, there's another wayside, so you can stop in there, maybe get a milkshake to power me through the last 7 miles. But on top of Pinnacle Mountain here, and looks like I'm caught in the clouds a little bit, but it's supposed to clear up today and be another beautiful day. So good stuff. Haven't seen any bears yet in Shenandoah. That's be nice to see one or two anyway, but we'll see how it goes. So on down the trail for me. I'll check in with you guys a little bit further on down the trail. So. Maybe not such a short hike along this trail, but we'll keep going. Alright, just stopped at the Big Meadows wayside. Got me a cheeseburger and some blackberry cobbler. Alright. Well, there you go. Getting back to hiking. Good morning, folks. Back on trail, leaving the bear fence hut. After the 22 yesterday, feeling pretty good this morning. So we're actually gonna try to back that up with another 20-mile day. As a thru hiker, you lose track of days sometimes, but you can always tell when it's the weekend because the number of day hikers just goes way up. So yesterday was Friday, today's Saturday, so we're seeing lots more folks out here on the trails than normal, but things are going well. Like I said, feeling pretty good. Weather's supposed to be good again today. Chance of rain tomorrow. Still hiking with Sunshine. He always leaves camp after and then passes me in the middle of the day. Snack pack. Met him a while back. He took some time off and then just passed again. Met an older couple that is out here kind of section hiking, and they're big wrestling fans, so that was cool. Their son actually wrestled for Pitt. It's cool meeting all these people, but I need to get walking, so I'll see you guys a little bit further on down the trail. Quick stop for lunch here at this high top hut. This Shelter was a nice quiet retreat from all the crazy day hikers that were climbing up high top mountain there. So I'll keep wandering on down the trail and see what I can find. Like I said, about 8 miles before I get to my campsite. So we'll see a little bit further on down the trail. Well, I think the rain is going to get here a day early as compared to the last forecast that I saw. Got dark skies and we got a little thunder. Seems to be headed this way, so hooray for me. Still got like 3 hours to get to camp. So it looks like I'm going to be walking right through it. Rain in the forecast. I'll check in a little bit later and let you know how it goes. Well, not a bad view, but the rain has started. I think I'm at the top of this hill. Got one more little hill to go over. There's some thunder. Good morning, folks. I survived the rainstorm. Got into camp yesterday about 5 o'clock after doing a 20-mile day. On a separate note, I just saw my second bear of the trip. He just ran right over there when he saw me. So that was cool. Today, I've got a camp store to stop at here in about 5 miles. Fill up water, probably get a few snacks, maybe some ice cream, essentials. Hopefully the sun stays out all day, dries everything out. It'd be nice. But yeah, 22-mile day followed by a 20-mile day. And I feel pretty good, so no major complaints there. Yeah, you can hear those cars. It's in Shenandoah National Park. We're never too far away from Skyline Drive. So got a little wet yesterday, still surviving, still moving. So we'll see a little bit further on down the trail. Good evening, folks. Made it to this little spot here. 15 miles outside of Waynesboro, so I should be able to get to there tomorrow fairly early. Interesting facts about this site. Got what sounds like another thunderstorm rolling in, so that's fun. And I just saw another bear about 45 minutes ago, so really not too far from here. Pretty cool, but he was probably only 50 yards from here, so 15 miles to town tomorrow. Probably stay at a hostel called Stanimals. Been hiking with Sunshine and Diesel and Pony Express. Sunshine went a little bit further. Diesel and Pony Express, it's a father-son team. I don't think they quite made it this far, but I think we're all going to Waynesboro tomorrow. I'm going to finish up dinner here and probably go to sleep early. I was hustling pretty good for these last couple of miles, so we'll check in with you tomorrow. Good morning, folks. Woken up and seems as though I'm in a cloud here, so good news is no trees fell on me and no bears came and visited, so feeling pretty good about that. I guess we'll see how today goes, but I got to finish getting things put up, so I'll catch up with you a little bit further on down the trail. Well, it's a little foggy this morning. This is the Skyline Drive. Well, when you know there's bears around and this is what the trail looks like, sometimes that gives you a little pause. But you just make some noise every once in a while and I'll let everything know that you're around and keep making your way forward. Good morning, folks. Getting back on trail this morning after a zero at Stanimals. It was a pretty cool place, laid back, got some good rest, ate plenty of food, and it's time to start walking south again. Hung out with Diesel and Pony Express a little bit, and a couple other section hikers there. Trail community is always a good thing. Waynesboro is an interesting little town there. Ate at Cookout, ate at Ming's China Buffet. Tried to put a few pounds back on. Anyhow, we're gonna try to knock out somewhere in the 18 to 20 mile range today and keep this thing moving south. So thanks for following along, and we'll see you a little bit further on down the trail. Stepped on this guy. Yeah, this guy's head sticking out in the trail. Yeah, I'll make my way on then, buddy. All right, well, the race is on here. We got to get down to the hill to Reed's Gap by about 5 o'clock. There's Devil's Backbone Brew Pub that runs a shuttle to their place. Free tenting, free shuttle, and obviously it's a restaurant and a bar. Sounds like a pretty good place to stay for me for free, and I just got to make it down there. So that is 7.5 miles in about 3 hours. All right. Racing down the hill. We'll see you a little bit later on. Good morning, folks. Getting started here after leaving the Devil's Backbone Brew Pub, which is an awesome place. Seems like they've got kind of an all-in-one stop, about 3 different restaurants and music venue, and you know, they've got a couple of Airbnb properties, big old houses that you can rent out if you want, but and free camping for AT hikers. So that's the nice part. Today, got a couple of big hills to go over, 3 Ridges and the Priest. Both of them are like 3,000 foot climbs. We'll keep moving forward. Hope the temperature stays low, and yeah, keep hiking this whole Appalachian Trail. Hey everybody, stopped for lunch here at the Harper's Creek shelter, and man, some poor food and beverage choices at Devil's Backbone. I mean, the chorizo burger, it sounded so good, it was good. I've been slow going today. I think I'm probably just gonna go to the Priest shelter, which is still another 7.6 miles away. I need to get walking again, so I suppose I'll check in with you guys a little bit later on. This is where I'm cooking my dinner tonight, on top of the Priest Mountain. Pretty cool.